doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows in the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. So I am wreathing it today. This huge wreath I picked up from my Goodwill back in the summer for $15. It is huge. I added the gold, red, and black and white and red bow a minute ago. And I thought, why am I not videoing this? I'm about to make some bows to go on some other wreaths so they'll all across the front match. So this is what started it all. I hope you like this. I kind of do. I'm thinking the black and white bow should be a little higher. Not sure, because they are layered. We'll see. Anyway, that's what started the wreathing it for today. Okay guys, so I stumbled through, not on camera because I was stumbling. I'm first time using my bow maker, but look at that beautiful bow that I've made for the end of my banister. And it has 3 colors in it. I'm not so sure that I'm liking the black and white in it. I love the red, of course. I like the tan with the red, and I like the red with the Christmas trees. But I think I should have made them all a little closer to size. And the black and white is there because it's throughout the house. So I'm going to try this on the end of the banister and see how it works. I can always redo the bow. But look at how fluffy and everything it is. And everything is even because I measured. And that's why these others, because I was listening to another YouTuber say that you're supposed to bring them in smaller and smaller. But I think for this bow, I should have made them more about the same size. Then the black and white would not be overcasting this beautiful tan and red. And there is, all of these colors are going to be throughout the house. But I want to show you my first one. And the next one I do, I'm going to stumble through it with you. And I'm about to make another, a smaller one for a wreath. Using, now I can do these, especially the smaller ones for the wreath on my own. But I bought the bow maker, so I need to use the bow maker. So I'm going to try it, making a smaller, less complicated one, using the bow maker for a smaller wreath. So I'll be back as soon as I try this in my entry. Okay, so before I start, let me say, what you hear in the back is Christmas movie, real life. That's what I'm doing while I do this. This is my next wreath. It's all white, and I'm going to put a red bow on it. Just red, I think. So, because I don't have any white ribbon, it's just going to be red. Maybe a little black and white. We'll see. And I'm going to do it with you watching.
And I'm going to wear it. It's a love tradition. My cousin Ron has been asking.
So you can listen to my Christmas movie.
Handsome. He's orange. Yeah. I just have to spray tan. He was part of
Now,
the
first,
job.
let me put this down.
What about Carlos? He's 4'10", and besides, I'm married to my job.
And let me say,
I still work for that gossip rag because the bills don't pay themselves.
let me say that
You are Phi Beta Kappa from Stanford.
when you get it, you're going to try and put these dowels in. If you're like me, I don't read instructions at first. But I found out that you can't just put them in, you have to hammer them in. So don't waste 20 minutes like I did. I'm thinking that you got the wrong thing. So I put my spool here. Before I do that, let me get a piece of wire, floor wire. All right. So I'm going to put my wire here, like so. And then I'm just going to measure. And I think I'm going to do this one for that small wreath at 6 inches. And it's going to be 6 inches on both ends. Okay? And see, what you're usually doing when you're making those with your hands here, I'd be twisting and holding. I don't have to do that. I do have to watch my measurements, however. Okay? And you twist when you put it in. Like that. Make sure it's 6. That's 6. That's 6. Okay? And then you're going to fold it over for another loop. And I think for this, because the wreath is so small, I'm going to do 3 on either side. Remember to twist. And if I'm doing anything wrong, I'm sure that some of you, my expert easy bow makers will let me know in the comments below. Uh-oh. I ran out of ribbon on that spool, but not to worry. I have more. Uh-oh. Okay. So I can make this a loop, but it's not going to go all the way across. So now I'm improvising because I've never done this before. Remember, this is only my second time using it. But I'm not going to waste ribbon. So what I'm going to do is maybe make it 4 on each side. And this one already has 2. And this will make it 3. This will make it 3 on this end. And I'm going to three on this end. And now 1, 2, and now 3 on this end. So it worked out. I think I'll do 4, just so it's fluffy. And this is 4. Okay? I'm a little awkward yet, but I'm getting it done. And they're all 6 inches on both sides. And my wire pulling it tight. And I'm going to leave this because I'm going to have some little tails hanging. Make sure they're even. It's okay, what you need? Okay, hold on. And then I pull it out. Oh my. Hold on a minute. Okay, so let me stand back so you can see. This is the most fun and most important part, and that's the fluffing. Before I do, let me make sure I know which end my... Okay, so that's there. It was so flat just a moment ago, right? Okay, that's one side.
We used to talk about what kind of jobs we would have, guys we would marry. I was going to be an astronaut. Maybe Lance's back. There's still time. You think the reason why you dated guys like
I could have made these 5 instead of 6 inches, but it's a learning experience. And they're fluffed. It's kind of thin looking to me. What do you think? I think it's the ribbon because you can see through. I probably should have added a different color, but let's see how it looks on the wreath. And oh, I'm going to dovetail the ends. And this is the wreath. So I think I will make, since the poinsettia is here at the bottom, I think I'll make this bow at the top. Let's see how it looks. And this wreath, I paid $9.99 for last year. Never used it because it was end of season. And when I pulled it out, I finally looked at what kind of batteries it takes because it's pre-lit. And it takes big old C batteries. I'm like, who does that? So I guess Ollie's sometimes gets throw-offs, I guess. So luckily we have some, but now we have to get some to put back in my stash for my prepper home. Okay, so I think that's pretty, red and white. And let's see. And it's not even, they're not even remote control. And luckily these will be inside so I can just walk past them and turn them on at night. Because they're going to be, let's see how I can get so you can see this. There you go. So what do you think? Bow number 2, using my easy bow. And like I said, I'm still a little awkward with it, but I'm learning. We're learning, like I said, we're all doing this together. So that's why I showed you me learning. You can't really see the lights on because it's so light in here. Let's see. Can you kind of see them now? Because it's getting just dark out. It's about 4 o'clock. I think that's pretty in the red and white, don't you? So you will see this wreath again. I'm not liking these lights. I may end up putting new lights on. I prefer the LEDs. But we'll see. Anyway, that's that bow.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows in the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows in the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart.
So friends, this was fun. We've learned to use the easy bow together. We've struggled through it, but we've gotten through it. And I feel like the more we use it, the better we'll get. And I will say this, it does make it easier on your hands to make bows as well. So if you're interested in one, I can leave the link down below. Also, I'd like to thank you for stopping in today. If you're not already a member of our community, hit that subscribe button below. And once you do, hit that bell so you'll be notified of all upcoming content. We'd love to have you join us. We have a lot of fun here. If you're new here and you've never been here before, I want to say welcome. If you're one of my new subscribers, I also want to say welcome, and I want you to know that I see you. And I not only see you, I appreciate you. I'm grateful that you're here. And if you're one of my ride or die, you know how I feel about you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And also, guys, I want to remind you to find something today to bring joy to your life. We all need a little joy right about now. And as always, I'm going to leave you with lots of love, hugs, and blessings. It's been a fun video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Everyone knows that Christmas should be white. Bing Crosby got that right. Oh, but I'm in Copacabana, tanning up for Santa. But I'm getting on a plane, a boat, or a train. I'm setting a new course, bearing straight due north. Santa, hold on. Santa, hold
the city. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll on my way to you. How you feel about packing up today? Leave this all behind. Go get snowed in somewhere, you and me. I would rather be somewhere with you, without TV or phone. Is it wrong for me to want you for my own? This Christmas, let the others miss us. Let's go get snowed in. Let's go get snowed in. How wrong could that be? Being snowed in somewhere, you and me. Let's go get snow